good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to Jumpstart with Javon, where we are reading personal development books aloud so that you could jumpstart your day. Guess who it is? I'm Javon, and I'm here to vroom vroom your day, baby. Today we are reading from Emotional Intelligence 2.0. This is an oldie but goodie. You need to have this in your libraries, okay? Because if you are seeking to grow as a person, if you want to just, elevate in life, you got to start focusing on your emotions and that intelligence, alrighty? So there are four different components to emotional intelligence, and the first one is self-awareness. Okay, first one is self-awareness, then you have social awareness, then you have self management, and then relationship management. And this book dives into all of those quads, okay, all of those things that I just mentioned. But the very first one is self awareness. And if you are not self aware, then you can't begin to understand other people. So, without further ado, let me just jump right in and let the authors, Dr. Bradbury and Dr. Greaves, tell you and I what emotional intelligence is. Emotional intelligence is your ability to recognize and understand emotions in yourself and others, and your ability to use this awareness to manage your behavior and relationships. Emotional intelligence is the something in each of us that is a bit intangible. You can't touch it, you can't feel it, you can't even see it, but you know that it's there. It affects how we manage behavior, navigate social complexities, and make personal decisions that achieve positive results. Emotional intelligence taps into a fundamental element of human behavior that is distinct from your intellect. There is no known connection between IQ and EQ. You simply can't predict EQ based on how smart someone is. Cognitive intelligence, or IQ, is not flexible. Your IQ, short of a traumatic event such as brain injury, is fixed from birth, the writer writes. You don't get smarter by learning new facts or information. Intelligence is your ability to learn. And it's the same at age 15 as it is the same at age 50. EQ, on the other hand, is a flexible skill that can be learned. We're talking about emotional intelligence. While it is true that some people are naturally more emotionally intelligent than others, a high IQ can be developed even if you were not born with it. Okay, so remember, EQ is emotional intelligence, and that is self awareness, self management, social awareness, and relationship management. Personality is the final piece in the puzzle. It's the stable style that defines each of us. Your personality is a result of your preferences. Your personality is a result of your preferences, such as your inclination to introversion or extroversion. However, like IQ, personality can't be used to predict emotional intelligence. Also, like IQ, personality is stable over a lifetime. Personality traits appear early in life and they don't go away. People often assume that certain traits, for example, extroversion, are associated with a higher IQ, but those who prefer to be with others, people are no more emotionally intelligent than the people who prefer to be alone. Okay, so you can use your personality to assist you in developing your emotional intelligence. Now, this is the part I live by right here. I love it. You can use your personality to assist in developing your EQ, but the latter is dependent on the former. EQ, emotional intelligence, is a flexible skill, while your personality in itself does not change. Now, let's go on to read. How much of an impact does EQ have on your professional success? Tune in right up around here, okay? And the short answer, the writer's right, is a lot. It's a powerful way to focus your energy in one direction with a tremendous result. We tested EQ alongside 33 other important skills and found that it is the majority of them, including time management, decision making, and communication. Your EQ is the foundation for a host of critical skills. It impacts most everything. It impacts most everything you say and do each day. Okay. It says that EQ is so critical to success that it accounts for 58% of performance in all types of jobs. So, this is something that you cannot get around. This is something that you will do well. Really focusing on trying to develop your emotional intelligence over time, and there are four components to it. The first one is self awareness, self management, social awareness, and relationship management. And so, if you focus on a few of them, you can't focus on them at all at once, but if you could focus on one quad at a time, and I suggest that you begin to focus on self awareness. Okay. I offer a self awareness tool that I think is going to enlighten you. Okay. So, it's called the DISC assessment. And if you don't know what the DISC assessment is, it is a game changer. It is a life hack. So I'm going to encourage you to find the link somewhere in my bio and go ahead, click on that assessment, take that assessment, and read all about yourself so that you can learn about yourself, in which you will be doing the first part of emotional intelligence, which is self awareness. Okay. EQ is so critical to success. I just read that. It's a single biggest predictor of performance in the workplace and the strongest driver of leadership and personal excellence. No matter where people measure high or low on in their EQ, they can work to improve it. Okay. And those who score low can actually catch up with their coworkers. So this is something that you can manage, and you can manage it daily. Okay, research conducted in the business school at the University of Queensland in Australia discovered that people who are low in EQ and job performance can match their colleagues who excel in both solely by working to improve their EQ. So, one of the ways that you could work on your EQ is focus on self awareness, which is the first quadrant. And we'll get into that sometime later on this week. But I'm going to close it right here, okay? I want to encourage you to go ahead and grab this book. This is a book. You don't need a relationship coach. You don't need a dating coach. You don't need a whatever type of coach you're looking for. But a matter of fact, but you do need a personal development coach. I will tell you that, all righty? Because if you work on yourself, and if you want to become your own personal development coach, you can pick up a book and read. The fact that you're here listening to me read, you're taking a step in that direction. All righty. Okay, so pick up this book, put it on your shelves, and come back and hang out with me tomorrow as I read more from this book. This has been Jumpstart with Javon. I hope your day has been jump started, because mine has, baby. It's vroom vroom all day from here on out. All righty. So y'all have a flipping phenomenal day. Y'all throw those X's up when y'all see me, and I see y'all. I love y'all so much, and I'm out.